So what can we expect in the next 4 years tangibly? Well, we'll start with policy. President Trump, in that first term, one of the things he did is he went into the White House, he had a whiteboard, he said, promises made, promises kept. Went down and ticked the list, and I think this time around it's going to be no different. At the top of the list is addressing the immigration crisis in our country. And I say that holistically, starting first with illegal immigration. One of the things we're going to refuse to do is to conflate the issues of illegal migration with legal immigration to this country. But I think we have to go in order to be able to rebuild the kind of trust that's been missing with the American electorate. I think we're going to take a hard line on illegal immigration. And I say this, it's a very personal issue to me. I'm the kid of legal immigrants who came to this country the right way through the front door, part of a tradition that's existed since the very founding of our country, for all 250 years of it. But I say this as the kid of legal immigrants. Your first act of entering this country cannot break the law. And that is why, if we've had the largest influx of illegals into this country in American history, it stands to reason that we ought to have the largest mass deportation in American history. That's not xenophobic. That's not racist. That's what it means to stand for the rule of law in the United States of America. It means securing the border and applying the laws as they already exist. Can we have a debate about new legislation? Yes, we can. But the beauty is our current laws actually work quite effectively if we're willing to enforce them. Remain in Mexico is still the law of the land. Courts have held so despite the fact that Biden tried to overturn it. All we need to do is actually apply it. Complete the physical barriers, including the completion, the construction of the southern border wall. I've traveled down there, and some of this is actually quite cost effective. Aquatic barriers in the Rio Grande, ending the incentives for people to be here illegally, ending the funding of sanctuary cities. This, I think, will bring the illegal immigration crisis down to its nadir as it was in 2019 when President Trump was last president. And I think that that's something that if we take off our partisan filters and the constraints that stop even our friends in the Democratic Party from being able to say what they actually think and take off the shackles, I think most Americans agree that if you're going to come to this country, do it the right way through the front door. And if you're coming in by breaking the law, that's not exactly what the United States of America represents.